Good morning. It's Sunday. We go back to work tomorrow. Today we have a bunch of things I need to get done, kind of in prep. There's also the Golden Globes tonight, and we're going to have appetizer party, just the two of us. So I need to print off the categories with the options, which we will fill out before we go, before the show starts. So I have my Sunday paper and a friend. Wishki. What? Yeah. She's a girl. She doesn't want to be bothered. So I'm going to look through the Sunday paper, see if there's anything that we need. I have a mental list of some of the restock items, things that we are down to either one or are out of completely. So, and actually I'll probably post that list on my blog, and I'll include a link below in the about section. So I'm going to take a look and see what's in the circulars, what is in the coupons, to try and take advantage of the best deals. I have a couple of dollars cash back at CVS, so I'm going to take a look at CVS and Walgreens probably first to see which of those two, any of those items I have that I need to restock on. I don't think we need to do a full grocery shop today, probably just produce. So I may or may not take you with me. We'll see. So the chickens are open. It's a little cooler today. It's 44. Yeah, it's 44. It was in the high 50s overnight. So it is cooling off just a little bit, but still they're getting some fresh air. And they are very happy. They've been producing pretty steadily 4 eggs a day from the 5 chickens. So each of the chickens kind of takes some time off, which is fine. Where we have more than enough eggs to share, even with the 4 eggs a day. So I think I'm just gonna relax, have a cup of coffee, look through the paper, and then get going on probably doing the dishes. Because despite my hints and coming right out and asking, they're still there. As much as Polly loves my cooking and loves when there's food in the house, food cooked, he's not a big fan of doing the dishes. So I have to suck it up and just do them before my burn gets any worse. I think I'm just going to put on new skin, and that will make it better. So, alright, off to see the paper. So, although I did laundry already in Polly's uniform, I noticed that there's a missing button on one of his shirts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to borrow the top button, which he never buttons up, and I always have a brown UPS brown spool of thread and a needle all together, so I could just do quick repairs. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reattach a button. Just going to cut this top one off. That I don't think he's ever buttoned the top 2 buttons, because he usually wears an undershirt anyway. So there's my little mending for today. There you go. You could barely see where I took the button off. And the other one is now nicely attached. So he's all set to go back to work. I think what I'm going to do is give him a haircut too, if I can pin him down. Every time I ask to get Polly a haircut, he calls me Delilah. Assumably he's Samson. No worries, I'm not cutting off his strength. I'm just stopping him from looking like Bozo the Clown. I'm in my office printing off the 2014 Golden Globe checklist, nomination list, so Polly and I can each have one, fill it out before the show starts tonight. And because tonight's also the premiere of Shameless and Girls, I think we're going to end up DVRing those and then just watching the Golden Globes. I've got our ballots printed off, and it's 2 pages. So I have mine and Polly's, and I'll put our names at the top so he doesn't try to cheat. And then since I was already in here waiting for stuff to print, I thought I would grab my little flowers and make the embellishment out of them. So what I'm using is these 1/4-inch pop dots, and they're from the Canadian company Forever in Time. I picked these up at Lots and More. There is still one open. Well, there's 2 open. The one that's near us closed, but there's one near my parents' house. So I've added those on the larger pieces, and I have 2 layers that I'm going to put together. And then I have some strips that I'm going to add to the stem. But I didn't have any more of the little itty bitty ones, but as you could see, there's hole punched out. I used my small hole punch to create the pop dots for the other ones. So let me open up the reservoir. I'm going to have to put the camera down so I can show you how I created them, or that they come out pretty nicely. So there you go. See, they're itty bitty teeny tiny, and I'm going to use the end of my pokey tool to take the adhesive off of one side to add them on the tiny little ones, and I'll show you what that looks like in a sec. Alright, so I've grabbed the little strip adhesives for the stem, which I may have to trim down, and the pearls, and let me just share with you how I store them. This is one of those $3 containers from IKEA, and I have all of my, well, majority of my embellishments that are pearl and rhinestones in here, in addition to my Epiphany Crafts tools and their epoxies in the back. And I don't know for those of you who have seen, but the sneak peek from Epiphany Crafts, which I was really looking forward to, they have 2 new tools. I think one is a chevron shape and the other one is a butterfly. And now their packaging for the tools comes with a little strip of epoxy sample, which is fabulous. When I test drove the Epiphany tool, that was one of my suggestions, because when you buy the tool and you don't have the epoxy to go along with it, it seems like it's only half the thing. It's one of those nice little perks, like when you buy an electronic that comes with, that needs batteries, and it comes with a set of batteries so you can use it immediately. So instant gratification. Thumbs up to Epiphany Crafts for doing that. That's fabulous. I am looking at sneak peeks and adding stuff to my CHA wish list on Pinterest, but what I'm going to do is every time I reach a goal that I set for myself, whatever it might be, I'm going to reward myself with one item off of that wish list rather than go and shop all at once, because I am on a shopping freeze at the moment. So let me show you the little flower once it's all put together. So I've trimmed off a little strip of this, I think it's 1/8 inch, and I've put it on the stem. And what I did, because the stem is not a solid strip, I've turned it upside down and then trimmed it with a pair of scissors, so it doesn't really show. So now I'm going to peel off the last sticky protective layer. I took all those off already, and then line up the 2 flowers. And I'll show you what that looks like. I'm sorry, I have to do that off camera because I have to fiddle with it gently. So this is what the flower looks like with some of the pearls already put on. Now for the larger ones, which are about I think 8 or 9 millimeter circles, I could use one of these little hearts, which is also from Wild Orchid Crafts. But I think I'm gonna see if I could find just white 8 millimeter pearls. So I have to go look through my stash because I thought I had them in one of these little drawers, but I do not. So for the life of me now, I can't remember where. I know I have them. It's just a matter of putting my fingers on it, but you get the idea. That's what the little flower looks like. And the stem is a little more dimensional, but that's okay because the pearls will compensate for that size. So now I have a pretty little embellishment to use. Unfortunately, probably on a sympathy card because I do need to make one. So there you go. Now you see what I'm going to use this pretty little die for. I have not forgotten about my little fortune cookie book. I will work on that tomorrow, and I'll share that with you guys tomorrow. The pre-show, I already got pictures of it, honey. The pre-show, and we've got, yeah, that's on. Osti's working, got some snacks, got our ballots. Paulie's gonna fill his out.
I'm gonna beat my wife.
Oh, did I tell you that the winner doesn't have to do dishes for a week?
Wow, yeah, but do. We're gonna try.
Yeah, good luck with that. So, there you go. There's my ballots. I already filled mine out. And I'm gonna enjoy my Asti. Is it Asti Spumante?
Asti Spumante.
Tasty. What a great way to spend Sunday night before going back to work. Right, Mushy? Right, Mush? Right, Mush, Mush? She's like, Mommy, I smell chicken. So, yeah. Yum. Mosey, are you happy? Are you happy? Did the people you picked for Golden Globes, are they winning?
Yeah, Amy Poehler. You didn't pick Amy Poehler for Parks and Recreation? You did. How about your brother?
Quick update, it has to be less than 13 seconds because there's music playing. Paulie is ahead by 1. Oh my gosh, if he wins, he doesn't have to do dishes.
Never again.
Oh no, just for 1 week. This is a little too much like homework. It is not looking good for me. Paulie keeps winning. His total randomness seems to be the way to go.
I heard from a bird.
It looks like I'll be doing dishes all week. So, that burn better hurry up and heal. Who is this cute little thing in my arm? Is it Mushki? Hi, Mush. She's like, Mommy, just love me. Put the camera down and love me. We're down to the wire. There are 3 awards left. Paulie's ahead by 1, so it is a nail biter.
I'm gonna win.
We'll see. Well, the tally is Paulie 9, me 7. So that means I'm doing dishes for the next week. So that was fun. Tina Fey and Amy Poehler do a great job. I could totally have used more of their hijinks. Seems like the person who was taking care of the 7-second delay might not have been on time. Definitely not the first one, because there were a couple of swears throughout the show. And it's fun for us, but if kids are watching, I guess that would be, well, why are kids up at 11 o'clock anyway? So it was entertaining. We had our tapas. We polished off a bottle of spumante, which was nice. No, Asti, yeah. Bottle of Asti, which was tasty. So I'm going to call it a night. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed hanging out. A couple of little things that we did share throughout today. Tomorrow, back to work, back to my regular schedule, and I will have a to-do list posted on my blog if you want to take a sneak peek during the day before my video gets posted the following morning. As always, don't forget to thumbs up this way. It's free for you and it helps me out, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for watching.